Hello, I'm Fire and Alarm 1234, and this is going to be an announcement video. So, for the first time you're already seeing my face, so that's a surprise. Now a question you might be asking is, does this mean I'm going to cancel the whole 100 subscriber special thing? Not at all. It's definitely still going to happen. As a matter of fact, we are only 17 subscribers away, so if you want that subscriber special to happen, subscribe. So that's all I got to say. So you already seen what we got so far. So I'm going to be talking about System Test 50, which is coming up very soon. What's going to happen after System Test 50? The requested System Test form, which is right here, as a matter of fact. The Firebro server, which I will get into for sure. And of course, just a wrap up. So, to get started, System Test 50. I don't know if many of you guys know, but all I need to do is really get the new devices. I've actually got one coming, as a matter of fact. Today, as a matter of fact. Which I'm not sure when it's going to come, but I got one device down. Now I basically need 4 more, which is going to happen. I don't know when. I think I might be getting the new devices either this week or for sure probably by next week, since next week I believe is actually Christmas, right? Yes it is. Wow. 8 days away. So for System Test 50 is coming. It's going to be big. I've got many things that it's going to be a big system test. Probably one of the biggest system tests since, gosh, one of the last system tests I had all new devices. I don't remember. Okay, there's one exception though. There's only one exception of a device I already have, but that's it. It's going to be a big system test. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Probably will happen probably in 2 weeks, but no matter. So what's going to happen after System Test 50? Well, in roughly almost a week, there's going to be something big that is going to happen. Something big is going to happen after System Test 50. So stay tuned for that. It is a surprise, by the way, so that's why I'm not mentioning it right now. But it's going to be big, and I think you guys are going to like it. There's going to be many changes. New devices, too. I'm actually going to be getting a few new devices. Of course, I got the device trade I'm going to be doing with Wheelock Geek, which is going to happen fairly soon, for sure, as well. What else? Yeah, just many new changes. Like I said, I'm not going to say what, because it's going to be surprising. You're going to have to find out in less than 2 weeks about. If not exactly 2 weeks, but probably not going to be exactly 2 weeks, but yeah, so. What else? Anything after System Test 50? Yeah, there's that. Yes, there is one thing I am going to be doing, and that has to refer to the requested System Test form. I'm actually going to be putting the requested System Test form on hold, and the reason why is because of the surprise that's going to be happening. So that's one thing. I'm going to hold off requests starting on December 27th until January 6th or January 7th. For sure, January 7th. And I'm going to do that. So yeah. So I'm going to be putting the request on hold. You're going to find out why. But that does not mean you don't have to stop requesting. I still allow requests. I'm definitely going to be doing your requests. Now, jumping back to the requested System Test form, there are a few requests I have put on hold. And the reason why I put those requests on hold, well, for one thing, here's starting with Modern Electronics System Test, requested System Test. This is going back to like August, I believe, when I actually did the requested System Test form, or made it, that is. Because initially what I did was I tried to basically say, leave it in the comments or leave it in the discussion, or you basically say which devices you want there. But it didn't work out too great, and I figured, why not try out the system test form, and it worked great. There are some things I need to update, of course, and after System Test 50, there's going to be some big updates. So yeah, big updates, and you'll see why for sure. Probably going to update the request system form today, as a matter of fact. So starting with Motorola Electronics' old system test, he actually wanted March time in this case, and I would like to fulfill that request, because jumping back to I can't remember what system test, but it was between system test 18 and system test 15, I believe. It might have been system test 15, because system test 14, I believe, was when I actually first did the request, when I actually did the first requested system test, which was by Evan Bart 410, which he's next. So I want to do your March time request. The thing is, as you know, my Fire Shield does not do March time. It only does Code 3, Continuous, and Genesis Sync. So that's a little bit of a bummer. And on top of that, he also wanted a System Sensor MASS, MASS, Multi-Alert Sounder Strobe. Yeah, MASS does stand for something, but yeah. So I want to fulfill that request. I will do that for sure. So don't get me wrong. Your request is still going to be on hold, but for sure, eventually, I will do your request for sure. So keep that in mind. And that applies to your other requests too, Motorola Electronics. I'm going to be doing your request system tests. But the other two you requested are going to come probably sooner than this. And that also has to all do in part because I want to do March time coding, and on top of that, I also want to get System Sensor MASS. So yeah, that should be cool. Next one would be Evan Bart 410. Now the reason why I haven't done this request, Evan Bart 410, is because you request the 7002T. Now the thing is, the 7000, this applies to many other requests. This also applies to Squeak's requested system test, and also Smarter 524212's requested system tests as well. They all have the Wheelock 7002T, and going here, mind me if I get lost. It's trying to explain everything in best detail as possible. But see the 7002T-12. It is a 12 volt device, and the only way I can power up the 7002T without hurting it, or literally frying it to say, which would be totally awful, is to power down my DC-DC converter all the way down to 12 volts, which is why it's a 12 volt device. On top of that, the DC-DC converter also outputs filter DC, which is what I want. But since the DC-DC converter is going to be on 12 volts, it's going to be pretty hard to do it with another mechanical horn, because mechanical horns are mainly ran on 24 volts DC. And there's exceptions to that too, but that's mainly for AC horns or any device that's above 24 volts. But that's another subject. So yeah, unless you want to hear the device on FWR, not talking about the 7002T, talking about the device. Yeah, that's the only way I really could do the request, but you'd have to say so in the comments below. I'd like to do your requests if they're on filter DC, just because it's what I want to do. And also, if you request it with the light plate, it's likely you're going to have to wait, because the light plate I believe I'm still going to probably get that short trouble if I put it on the FWR. So if you requested one with the light plate, then I'm probably going to have to wait until my panel has full filter DC, which is going to happen because I am planning on getting a NAC extender, which would give us filter DC. On top of that, sync protocols. So that should be really cool. So yeah, there's that. And again, as same to Motorola Electronics and many of your requests, I will definitely do your request, even if it takes a fair amount of time. I will definitely do yours. So yeah. But I believe I'm putting 4 requests on hold. On hold. That doesn't mean I'm not doing them. But if you wanted me to do your request really badly, just let me know in the comments below, because I might have to alter it. The only thing I'd probably do would probably be taking out the Wheelock 7002T. Unless you want the 7002T, just please explain to me what exactly you want, if you can. So, Modern Electronics, I'm definitely be doing the system test, so I just need to get right to it. So, same with your other requested system tests. Yep, I'm gonna do that one. And finally, I have Wheelock Geek. So, yeah, 3 requested system tests to do. Like I said, I'm still accepting more requests, so go ahead and keep requesting. And I am going to be doing some minor tweaks to this requested system test form, so stay tuned for that as well. So, one last, before we wrap it up, we're going to talk about the Firebro server. So this is a server that was created by me and Squeak, also known as Jack. So, yeah, we and him, I give big credit to him, because he was the one that really made the server. Yeah, so, what's going on with the Firebro server is we are running low on members, and me and him really do not want to see the server die too soon, so we are accepting more members, which if you wanted to check it out, it is in the description below. You would see right here, which is right here. This is what the server basically is. Here it is. So, yep. I'll briefly skim through it. This is basically what it has. I'm a admin, so if you're a one of the users, so that's what it looked like. But not much to say on that, but we are accepting more members. I really hope you guys will check it out. Maybe join if you could. This applies to, you have to be, of course, over 13, or you have to be 13 years or older to join, and that applies to basically the Discord itself, because there is a rule where you have to be 13 years or older. Exception to me, I'm 17 years old, so there's a little fun fact about me. I'm 17 years old, so there's no way. You know what I mean. So yeah, I'm accepting more members. I really hope you guys will check it out. Please join if you're interested. Yeah, so that's basically it with that. So to wrap up, basically, like I said, stay tuned for System Test 50. Stay tuned for what's going to happen after System Test 50, which will probably happen on December 27th until January 7th, which again is where I'm going to probably put your put the requested system test on hold, meaning that I'm not going to be doing requested system tests. I'm going to be doing system tests, which is going to be interesting. I think you're going to like what's going to happen, though. Again, in the course requested system test form, I explained how come I haven't done like for the request. But if you do want me to do your request again, please say so in the comments below. Tell me exactly what you want me to alter. Unless you really don't care, then I can totally do your request. Likely I'm going to be taking out the 7002T-12 because that's the only thing that's really limiting me, because it's a 12-volt device. And of course, I'm going to say this one last time. Please check out the Firebro server. Go ahead and join. I really highly recommend it. It's going to be good. I hope we can get it as big as we're hoping it will be. But you know what I mean. That's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the 100 subscriber special, which we'll see when it comes. I am 17 subscribers away. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.